Taylor Swift's ownership dispute. Let's talk about it. For those who were not already aware, for years Taylor Swift had been in an ongoing feud with former label Big Machine Records over the ownerships of her masters to her first 6 albums which she had released. When those masters were sold without her consent and she wasn't able to buy them back on her terms, what did she do? She re-recorded her music under Taylor's version, which was a very bold statement and quite frankly pretty awesome. Little did Taylor know, this wasn't just about music. It was about ownership, contracts, and those who really hold power in the music industry. One of the biggest impacts this dispute has had on business law is public awareness and legal literacy. Before this, most people didn't really think about things like copyright, contracts, or who owns creative work. Because the media had so much coverage on this, legal concepts were broken down in really simple terms for the public to understand and to follow along with. And suddenly, everyday people were learning what master recordings are, how contracts work, and why signing contracts in your career can have long-term consequences if you do not read the fine print. From this dispute, we saw Taylor Swift become a catalyst into legal literacy, especially around contract and intellectual property laws. Another big impact which came from this dispute is how it changed the conversation for other fellow artists. Before Taylor Swift, it was not a common discussion to own masters or challenge record labels publicly. If anything, it was considered a norm to give up ownership within the industry. When Taylor made the executive decision to re-record her album, this completely shifted the mindset and showed artists what was possible for them. Taylor Swift's music ownership dispute also highlights power imbalances in contract law, especially in creative industries like music. In the music industry, it's not uncommon for young artists to not hold any bargaining power against monster record labels who have years of industry knowledge. Because of this, it's easier for an artist to feel pressured to sign contracts quickly without fully understanding the long-term effects, and while these contracts may be legally valid, 9 times out of 10 they benefit the record label more than the artists themselves. Not only did this dispute expose an issue Taylor was facing, but it also highlighted a broader structural problem in the industry, emphasizing unequal power imbalances and how artists can be used or seen as products and not humans. Ultimately, this dispute didn't just change her career, it reshaped the way business law is discussed from those inside and outside of the music industry. So the next time you stream your favourite song, try and remember behind every hit is a contract, and in some cases, a battle for your favourite artist's rights.